Hey, happy Sunday. It feels so weird that I'm off for 3 days and I don't know, I just feel like today should be like a Saturday. I don't know. It's Sunday. So happy Sunday. Just wanted to give some tips about 2019 and some goal settings and things like that. Now, people are like always about Debbie Downers, about don't make resolutions and stuff. I'm all about making new goals and resolutions and redoing my dream vision board, which by the way is on my list. So it's okay to set new goals every week, every day, mini goals, 2019 goals, whatever it is that's going to motivate you. It's okay to set new goals, mini goals every day, mini goals every week, mini goals for 6 months. It's okay. And if you change your mind, it's okay with that too. But I find when you focus on something, like for me, I have a really strong focus of, hey everybody, a strong focus of like, I made sure I already purchased one marathon goal. Hey, this is real life stuff. I'm babysitting, by the way. So far, I have a goal planned and already bought and paid for in Idaho, which I've never been to Idaho, and I have family there. So I have this dream and vision to run all 50 states until I'm old and gray. Until my legs allow me to. I don't know why. I just ran one half marathon and now I want to do all the 50 states. So I don't have, I usually try to do 2 or 3 in the fall, and right now I only have 1. So I'm on the hunt for 1 or 2 more. I always do the Gate River Run in Jacksonville in March because that's kind of like a very famous race that everyone comes throughout the world, and it's only 9, I always say only 9 miles, but it's only 9 miles, and my son does it with me and a lot of local people do it. But as far as marathons, I do have one set for the weekend of Halloween in Idaho, and I'm really excited because I have family who live there, so they're gonna take me around. So I'm really excited about that. So there's nothing wrong with setting goals every year or every week or every day, mini goals, long-term goals, and don't be ashamed, if you fell off. Just get back up. So I get a lot of questions about how do you start running? Fun fact, I didn't start running until, I'm gonna try to make this short, you guys. I didn't start running until I was 37. I was not an athlete. Hey, hi Ren Plan, thank you for the wave. Fun fact, I was not an athlete in high school. I was not. I danced in my junior and senior year of high school, and I was a cheerleader, JV varsity, and senior and junior and senior year. I can't even talk. So I was not athletic. In fact, there's no runners in my family that I know of. Yeah, no, there's no runners. We don't have any athletes in my family. And so most of my family's pretty sedentary. So all of a sudden, someone invited me to run a half marathon. Like, I legit did not go from like a 5K, 10K, 15K and a half. Someone asked me, do you want to do a half marathon? I'm like, okay, not knowing what I was getting myself into. And that was like when I was 37 years old. 37. So that's when I started running. I didn't do, okay, let's just start with the 5K, 10K, 15K, 8K. I think there's a 6K out there. I just went straight and did the half marathon, and now I'm hooked and I'm obsessed. So, hey! So, just so you know, yes, I've ran 14 marathons now, and I'm 43. I'm 43 years old, but I did not start running until I was 37. So people ask me, well, how do you start? You just start. They have a lot of Couch to 5K programs that you can do on the app. I don't have a coach, a running coach. I failed forward and figured it out because not every type of running is for everyone. So when someone tells you to, I don't know why I'm hunched over, but I just feel like I need to be in your face. When someone says, oh, you gotta run like this, or you gotta run with your feet like this, or you gotta wear these certain shoes, or you gotta wear these certain clothes, no. Everybody's body is born different. So when someone says, oh, you got to get this particular shoe or you got to get that, well, yes, you do got to spend wisely and invest in good running shoes and whatever clothes, but not everyone can wear the same type of shoe and the same type of clothes and have the same type of form when it comes to running. You get the basic idea. I don't even fuel the same way as typical runners. I don't even drink water when I train up to 20 miles. when I stop at a gas station to use the bathroom, and I may sip at the water fountain, but I don't run with a water hydration pack, and I don't carry all kinds of food in my pouch. Like, I do what I fell forward and figured out what's worked for me. So, you know, so don't be like so stringent as like, oh, I gotta follow this certain plan, and I gotta eat this certain way, and I gotta hydrate this certain way. I'm telling you, everyone's body is different. But I will tell you what has worked for me, and whether you want to take these tips or not, it's up to you. So as someone saw that I posted that I ran 715 miles this for 2018, and that's a lot in hindsight, but really it's not a lot in comparison when I ran in 2017. 2017, I think I ran like 1,000 miles or something. Yeah. So this year I really wanted to focus on a lot of self-care and stretching and self-love and strength training. Like, this is the most muscle I've had on my body in forever. Like, I've never had this much muscle on my body. So I really focused on stretching, a lot of yoga, because at one point I did have plantar fasciitis, which is like the worst pain you can ever have, and I healed it on my own. So I focused on a lot of strength training. I focused on a lot of yoga, lots of foam rolling and stretching. So I treated this year a little bit different. So I learned a lot that you don't need to follow a specific guideline of like, you have to run these many miles in this day. I mean, yes, of course, when you're brand new, you should be running at least 3 times a week and build up to, and especially the long runs on the weekend. The most that I highly recommend is 20. Some people do 22, 23. I don't really recommend going past 20 because honestly, when you hit the 20 and you have 6 more miles to go, the rest of it is all heart. The rest is all heart. The last 6 miles will always be all heart. So I don't recommend, because you risk injury if you go past 20 when you're on a training run. So that's just my take on it. Don't feel you have to go off you have to be like, when someone likes pounds you on like, oh, you need to be doing this, this, and this, you can try it and see if it works for you. Don't feel you have to run like so a certain way, or everyone's form is going to be totally different. So just remember, your form will be your own form, and you'll learn what shoes. I've been through so many shoes, you guys, from the cheap to the expensive, and a lot of times shoe companies will change their form every year, which sucks. So, you know, I don't, my money don't grow on trees for me. So they do always recommend, once you find a shoe, to buy 2 or 3 pairs of that shoe before they sell out and redesign it. So that's probably one thing that I should probably be doing more of. Right now, because I have had plantar fasciitis, my favorite running shoe is the Ultra Escalantes. And I've been running in those for 1.5 years, and I love them. The reason why I love them is because they're a wide toe box, and it helps with foot pain, or not to have any foot pain. And they're light. I like them. They're light. They're very good for neutral running, which I'm a neutral runner, even though I am mainly fat foot. But when I work out in the house, I work out barefoot. I don't use any cross trainers or anything like that. Because I'm an islander, I'm half Filipino, so I don't really wear shoes in the house. So I work out barefoot, and that works for me. And you can work out barefoot. Don't feel like you have to be wearing cross trainers. If you're comfortable working out barefoot, and you have a really good Gorilla mat or carpet, there's no shame working out barefoot. I've been working out barefoot for 4 years in the house, and I have no problems with that. It's just making sure you're in the right running shoe, and you won't know, even going to a running store, even though they watch your form, you won't know that is the right shoe for you until you actually run in it. And I would recommend like getting into like Running Warehouse or something like that, where you can return the shoes if they don't work for you. There's some companies where you can become members where you can return the shoes if they don't work for you. So, but yeah, so don't buy from a shoe store that won't allow you to return. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's basically it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about, think outside the box when it comes to training. Decide to start running. You don't have to be a certain weight. You guys, I'm about a 4:40 finisher when it comes to marathons. Sometimes 4:45, it just depends. Like, you know, I could have finished faster on my last race, but because I slowed down for a friend, because I saw her at mile 20, and so we ran together, I slowed down. I just went for feeling and friendship, and I just had such a good time. So don't feel like you have to be at a certain weight. There were so many people that were older than me, bigger than me, that were kicking my ass. So age, size should not matter. Age, size should not matter. Just freaking decide to run if you want to do it already. So what else I got planned? I think that's all I got planned. About to be in the next coach test group. I'm really excited about that. I'm getting a bunch of people signed up for it. If you want to be a part of it and you're ready to dial it in and need help with nutrition, accountability, because accountability is life. If you're not held accountable by someone else, then it's going to be a lot harder to reach those goals. So I love coaching people and getting started on a health journey. And the program that we're doing is 6 weeks, 20 minutes a day. There's no cutting out carbs. You get to eat carbs. You don't have to count points or macros or do any of the shenanigans. But I will guide you and mentor you on how to have a better lifestyle. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Just wanted to hop on real live because I get a lot of questions. People asking me, how do you start running, or how do you start a fitness pass? You just freaking start. Who cares about the naysayers and the people in your life, even your close circle? I've had friends and family who were very close to me that are very judgy. It's because you make them look inward. So it's nothing against you. It's making them look inward. So do you, decide that you're gonna draw the line in the sand today, set a goal and intention, and decide to get after it. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this helped. And I'm really excited about to work out at 2 o'clock because that's what time hubby said we're gonna work out. We're gonna work out from home, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.